The two jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Cactus Cup 2025. My name is Chai Kilski.
I'm Muffin Tumble.
And up next, we've got Arizona Roller Derby, Arizona Rising, the B team, and of course, Boston Roller Derby's B team. The third game of the round robin section of this tournament. Muffin, who is playing for the home team today?
I will tell you, skating in black with pink and white accents, Arizona Roller Derby, Arizona Rising, 09, Vampira, 106, Black Mamba, 2187, Princess Leia, 27, Babe Tovin, 31, 2x4, 33, Mecca, 4077, Crash Mash, 5, Sunny Ono, 574, Axel, 6, Kirk, 602, Phoenix, 62, Mako, 709, Kiwi, 718, Ragin' Bajin, 86, Flipper Off.
All right, skating in white for Boston, 02, Caligari, 101, Huracan, 153, KP, 206, Hannibal Dector, 27, Evans Morrison, 277, Toothpays, 3208, Wookie Mistake, 36, Structurally Unsound, 415, Red Sting Bitsface, 59, Will of the Whips, 709, Vertigo Fast, 713, Kanga Ruin, 789, Terra Intula, 82, Dread and Butter, 958, Trinidadly, coached by Jeff, Bo, Puma, and Slugs.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I can't do anything about that. I was the same.
For our non-skating officials, we've got Velma Deckley, Otter Mayhem, Kit Ruff, Rex Blocker, Dak in the Box, 9 Inch Wheels, Nerdy Little Secret, Tombo number 5, and Rita Slayworth.
And for our skating officials, Baconator, Newbie McHusband, Mary Chaos, Kira Duncan, Umpire Strikes Back, Toxic Narcotic, Genetic, and Mick Winkle. Big thanks to our officials on and off the track. We can't do this without you. And I'll tell you about the journey these skaters had so far this week. Windy City, their B team, second wind, won over Arizona Rising 201-63. Windy City also beat Boston B 176-86, so they had the 2 wins. And this will be the third game, the second game for each of these teams, Arizona versus Boston.
All right, we've got to have an Arizona cheering section. Where are you? Hello, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge 2x4 fan.
I'm an Arizona fan. I love Arizona.
I see you, sure, man, yeah. And I'm a huge Boston fan. Where's our Boston cheering section at? Sitting with Arizona. Lovely.
We love your roller derby spirit. And, of course, we just want both teams to have a good time.
Yeah.
But you've been to Boston. You used to skate for Boston, right?
I did, yeah,
the
yeah.
Massacre.
Back in the day, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
That's exciting.
A little relief jamming.
And announcing.
And announcing. That's where I started announcing.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, Chai. Ooh, we're almost ready. 23 seconds to roller derby.
So close.
So again, Arizona will be in black, and Boston will be in white. And AZRD, thank you for putting on such a great tournament. This is my first, and I will be back. You put on a great show, and you are lovely hosts. Thanks for having me.
I think this is at least my third time back. But here we go, jam number 1 on the line. We've got Vertigo Fast versus Akiwe, and Akiwe is gonna be your first lead jammer for Arizona Roller Derby. Arizona Rising.
Kiwi hitting the pack And the jam is called off quickly because Vertigo forcing that call off. So Arizona will take the first lead of this game. Maybe. Was that a 0-0 jam? I'm just kidding. All right.
Points. Okay, we see those jam refs. Looks like we've got Mary Chaos and Kira Duncan jam reffing for us today. Thank you.
Yeah, so first scoreless jam. Here we go, jam 2.
That was just a warm-up, you know?
It was.
Yeah. How to Derby, Derby 101.
That is Mecca for Arizona in black and KP in white from Boston. Nice tap to the infield. That is even Morrison doing some great blocking, along with Willow of the Whips. KP caught up, almost escaping, but a quick reset of that Arizona defense. I see Mako in there holding up that wall, last line of defense. That was some work. 2 lead jams in a row for Arizona Rising. Mecca is the lead jammer. Mecca hitting that tripod, caught up. KP still on initial at a near standstill at turn number 3.
Big push to the outside, but that Arizona jammer does get out. We have had a star pass complete to
That was
Two-Phase, whose jersey says Trip, which definitely threw me off yesterday.
There it is, 3 points. So Arizona Rising takes the first lead of this game, 3-0.
For those of us just joining us, if you're watching on Twitch or if you're just listening on Twitch in the venue, you are watching Arizona Rising, the B team, versus Boston Roller Derby's B team. Shank 187, I'll still be cheering. That's right, you will still be cheering.
And if you're watching from, please tell us where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. That's Tarantula quickly getting a lead jammer status for Boston. And that's Princess Leia jamming for Arizona. We do have a forearm penalty on
Arizona pivot. Ooh, and a cut track call on a blocker. Okay, jam comes to an end with 2 of Arizona's blockers in the box.
And that's our first lead change of the game, my friends. 4 points in that jam, 4 points total for Boston, 3 for Arizona.
All right, we got Pup and Suds. Let's go Tula. Agree. Huge Tula fan. Shank says from Oklahoma, sadly. Oh, come on, there's some good stuff about Oklahoma.
Yeah,
You'll have to tell us what it is, but yeah. Judy Tootie Fresh Rudy Watch from Birmingham, Alabama, rooting for Boston. All right, let's go. Next jam number 4. We got Axel up against Trina Deadly. Deadly already having played a game today with Team Black Diaspora.
Oh, swirling down to the ground, having to reset. That's Mako doing great defense. And a quick switch to offense. That's Mako again. That was some work, but Trini Deadly is the lead jammer for Boston.
Forearm call says to the Arizona jammer. So power jam. Power jam Boston and lead.
Ragin' Bajin with some great defense there. Forcing the drawback, taking Trini Deadly all the way back to the Sip Elixir's pivot line. Again, Ragin' Bajin, another hit on.
Nice.
Nice assist from Dread and Butter.
Deadly gonna call that one off. Go Rise, Coach Justina from your dad in Michigan. Aw. Oh, it looks like the Arizona jammer did pick up 2 penalties, an illegal procedure, in addition to that forearm call. Haley Matt, watch for Boston, sending all the love to league mates and Wicked Pisses on the track right now.
Wicked Pisses.
Jam number 5. What's good, Muffin? What's good?
That's Structurally Unsound with a power start in favor of Boston, and Axel will start this jam from those 2 penalties from the previous jam from the Night Owl penalty box. Structurally Unsound is the lead jammer. That's 3 leads in a row for Boston.
A very nice hit there on the outside line from Arizona blocker. Who is that?
I couldn't see the number. It looked like 69, but it's 86. 86. No? Yes,
No.
Flipper Off.
Flipper off!
Flipper Off doing great blocking for AZRD.
You know, I really enjoyed watching Flipper yesterday. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good skater.
I love the name, though.
Yes, Flipper off.
Flipper Off. So 12-0 run in the last 3 jams for those 12 points total for Boston. 3 for Arizona as we get ready for jam number 6.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, jam is live. Jam number 6. Crash Mash for Arizona up against KP for Boston. Both jammers trying to get things moving along.
We haven't seen Crash jam yet. This is KP's second jam. KP trying to get around Mako and does. KP is the lead jammer. That's 4 leads in a row for Boston.
Yep, the direction call there. Bread and Butter heading to the box as Crash Mash comes around for a scoring pass. Even Smorrison doing the work here in that tripod. Ooh, nice, nice.
Yeah, 2-phase with some great matrix blocking. Managing to stay in bounds with that one-handed bounce back bend. First star pass for Arizona. That is Mako now jamming for Arizona.
I didn't even see that. I was watching them. I did not see that. Good, good star pass, guys. Good job.
It was slick.
Yeah.
There were 4 points in pocket, so it's 16 points total. KP had 4 in there. 16-3.
We've got watchers from Butte, Montana, and Mishawaka, Indiana. So literally all over the United States. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You could get that free Amazon Prime subscription, or just throw a couple of bucks. It's free. It's the cheapest pay-per-view you're ever going to get. And Arizona definitely puts on great tournaments. So, no regrets. Up next, we got Kiwi for Arizona Rising, Vertigo Fast for Boston B. And we've got an instant cut track call. Okay, both jammers heading to the box.
Okay, we'll have
But
a first 2-minute jam.
Whoa.
Did they both get the penalty? Do we know this? Oh, they have the same number.
We got white
Good
09.
catch. Thank you,
black
Punky Pie.
09.
Punky Pie is producing for us.
Thank you, Punky.
But who really had the penalty? We'll find out. Yep, okay. Vertigo Fast is a lead jammer, so it was not Vertigo's penalty.
Nope. So maybe just a misheard instruction there.
Or it's like, what color is my shirt today? Is it black or is it white?
They don't have the same number. They're close though, 709 and 09.
Oh,
so yeah.
oh, okay, just
yeah.
the 09.
Yeah.
All right, Kiwi out. Ooh.
A direction call. You gotta watch those directions in the turns. Everything looks weird from outside. 09 and 709.
It's 709. At least it says 709.
Oh, and I saw 09. 709.
It's okay.
They
But
both have 709. Okay, just
Punky
kidding.
Pie was correct. 709s everywhere.
Always listen to Punky. For real though, there's only one person in the box now, and it is not either 709.
Okay, jam number 8. 3-19 in favor of Boston, and that is Tarantula jamming against Mecca. Tarantula second time jamming, second time getting lead jammer status. Mecca caught up right at the top apex. Tarantula going right into the middle of that tripod and getting sucked back by Phoenix. 2x4s, and they're doing some great blocking as well. Ooh, around the hips. Ooh, oh, ooh. Just
Okay,
really
that
thinking
time,
out.
yeah.
Nice catch by 2x4s. Oh.
Although I saw the jammer have tapped their shoulder, maybe saying that the initial contact was with the shoulder, so no penalty there. Smart play there by Tula.
Whew.
But a rough hit.
Oh, yeah. And 4 more points for Boston, 23-3. We're already about to be in jam number 9. I want to give another shout out to Hit Squad, and Lloyd is here in the house. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, Princess Leia back on the line against Trini Deadly. Leia using that diminutive size to get through.
Caught up on Wookiee mistake and knocked out at the last second by Kangarooin, but does still get that lead jammer status. Princess Leia, lead jammer for Arizona.
Trini Deadly out on initial. A nice gathering of blockers at turn 3, and the gem is called. The first point, 1 point for Arizona since jam number 2, 4 points, and Boston will hold at 23. Do you have some news about penalties? What's happening?
No, just so people, I know people want to know, at 7:09, it was the Arizona skater that received a cut track call, not the Boston skater. So KP
Ooh.
did go mistakenly to the box there. All right, here we go. Structurally unsound for Boston B. Axel for Arizona Rising, and that is going to be sound for Boston. Your lead jammer. Mako maybe keeping an eye on that pack, maybe playing some offense, but Axel did not need it. Got that pack all stretched out. Done with the initial.
Two-Face with a nice assist. Whew.
Yeah.
That was a fun, quick one. I am hot. But 4-25, 2 quick points for Boston, taking them to 25, and 4 points for Arizona. I want to tell you, if you're in the house, please visit our vendors. Let me tell you about Body Breakdown. Book now at Body Breakdown booth for massage sessions. Also offering walk-up compression, space pants, cold therapy, and hydration. That's Blue in the corner, and Blue is magic healer. Please visit.
Invite her to your tournaments.
Indeed, please, and I will book often.
I already went. I might go again.
I went another one today.
All right, Crash Mash back on the line for Arizona Rising, KP for Boston. Sometimes it feels like everybody's running and you lose sight of that jammer and then suddenly their lead. But KP stuck in the back of this tough Arizona defense. Crash Mash, yep, getting recycled back into turn 1 almost. And we've got ourselves a lead jammer. That is KP. There we go, some passive, active offense right there, opening up that inside line for Crash Mash. KP sliding through and calling that off. Going to pick up 3 of those points. Bringing up your score now, if you can't quite see that. 4-28, Boston in the lead. We just over 15 minutes left in this first half. Pleased to report there is no penalty trouble yet.
It's fairly cleanish.
Yeah, everyone's playing cool, playing it cool.
3 jammer penalties for Arizona.
Yep, that is why the score looks that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we are. Next up, Tula for Boston, Kiwi for Arizona. A big old no pack call. And Tula finds space on the outside, picking up that lead jammer status. Pack slowly backing up as Tula comes around for a scoring pass. Kiwi taking advantage of some of the confusion, hopefully before Boston can fully reform.
That was a sneaky,
Arizona has a goat.
Oh yeah, sneaky inside lane escape. Phoenix with the defense at the back.
Yep, Tula playing it safe. I'm not going to get that cut today. Real close.
Kiwi out on initial.
And now that is a cut, yep. So, jammer penalty for Boston. Power jam, Arizona. I believe this is their first power jam.
It is.
Yep.
And our second 2-minute jam. Nice. Kiwi tapped out. Ooh. That was Will of the Whips. Oh, Willow Whips paying for that block.
Yep. Direction.
Nice escape by Kiwi. That's a scoring pass. Phoenix and Mako holding up that in that tripod. Phoenix taking Tula all the way back. Kiwi again, third scoring pass. High scoring jam of the game.
That 12 points, yes.
And counting, because this is halfway through, another scoring pass.
Okay, so both jammers going to pick up 3 on that last pass through.
So Arizona wins that jam 15-7. The score 19-35 in favor of Boston, and 13 minutes left in the first half.
All right, shout out to Green Irish Moon, toe guards with personality. Stop by Green Irish Moon for 1mm leather toe guards and shoelace flare. Handcrafted, custom painted, made for your derby alter ego. Get yours personalized on the spot. You can also find them on Facebook. We've also got Schmazing Creations, who is doing a raffle today, so make sure you visit our vendor tables to check that out. Boston using one of their team timeouts. We've also got the AZRD charm bracelet table. Make sure you go there to create a one-of-a-kind bracelet with your team's colors or personal flair. Proceeds support Queer Trans Pueblo, a local org providing shelter for LGBTQ+ migrants of color, and AZRD. DIY Derby swag plus community impact equals win-win.
And the next game today at 4 p.m. Arizona time is Rose City Axles of Annihilation versus Boston's B team. That is 4 p.m. Arizona time, which is currently Pacific time. Boston's A team. Did I say B? B for Boston, but they're A team.
And we're back, bringing up the score 19-35. So Arizona coming back a bit. Trinidadly on the line for Boston up against Mecca for Arizona. Mecca maybe gonna push this whole pack out of play with a little assistance from number 86, that is Flipper Off. Playing a lot of great offense this weekend. Two-Phase returning from the box to play some quick O for Deadly, and that works. She's the lead jammer for Boston. Mecca looking for a star pass from Ragin Bajan. We'll see what happens here. Deadly coming in through a scoring pass. Big hit into that Arizona pack. Takes a spill. And we've got that jammer out of there. Mecca is free. And Deadly will call the jam.
Quick 3 points scored by Trinidadly. So 38 for Boston and 19 for Arizona.
We got some Mamba fans in the chat. Welcome. Skilla Tortellini. That's a great online derby name. Pentacle Feelings. That's cute.
That's right. Pinch, pinch, people.
And we got a lot of pinch, 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 and lobsters in the chat as well. So Princess Leia up for Arizona Rising Vertigo. Fast for Boston, and I think, yep, that is going to be Princess Leia, lead jammer. Oh, big hit by Mako in the pack. That is going to be an illegal contact. as Slaya comes through for a blistering scoring pass. A Vertigo fast, star in hand, free of the pack. Everybody's hanging out in the apex. That's always a fun place to try and catch a jammer.
Literally catch.
I literally
in the
can,
air.
hopefully. Some fancy footwork from the jam refs at the end of that jam. Arizona catching up. Just over 10 minutes left in the first half. Arizona 24, Boston 40. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yeah, we're already 14 jams in. This has kind of flown by.
There's not been a lot of 2-minute jams.
No.
No. Gotham roller derby, straight up rooting for Slaya here. Tell me about this jam, Muffin.
That is structurally unsound in white for Boston against Axel in black for Arizona. Axel taking a knee, right back up. Whew, all right. Structurally unsound is the lead jammer. We did see one additional point from that last jam, so 2 points, so it takes 40 points for Boston.
Yeah, Mako in the box with a forearm. All right, official review called by Boston. What do you think? Wrong answers only. I'm only interested in wrong answers. I say this every time.
Oh, that's funny.
They're discussing
I know,
if they
I've
want
nothing
to.
fun.
I know they're discussing if they want to go to the tiki bar with us after this
Oh,
tonight.
please, yes. Who wants to go to the tiki bar? Tiki, tiki.
The official timeout is brought to you by Rehab Lab Arizona. Tempe and Scottsdale's movement expert Dr. Ben Leong with Rehab Lab achieve lasting pain relief and optimal movement through personalized chiropractic care. Dr. Ben builds his treatment around you and your goals. Rehab Lab. We forgot to say this, we've got a Power Jam sponsor. That's new to me. RollerDerbyCoaching.com, a Power Jam brought to you by RollerDerbyCoaching.com. Be more badass on the track. Online roller derby clinics to get you to your next level. Brought to you by Snot Rocket Science.
We love Snotty. Hi, Snotty.
We heart Snot. I said what I said. So I know Cakes and Johnny went to Night Owl last night, the Night Owl penalty box.
I heard it's a pretty cool place. It's a skater bar. Like
It's just, yeah, skateboards everywhere.
and I heard the food was excellent.
Garlic knots, A+.
Yum.
Pizza, A+.
Done.
What did Cakes eat? She told me. What did you eat, Cakes?
What did you eat last night?
Hot wings.
Ooh, wangs. Love me some wangs.
Not just pizza. Hi, McWinkle. What happened? Just as I thought. Boston did ask for an illegal exit penalty on the Arizona pivot. The refs agreed that totally happened. Review has been won. It will be retained.
That's Crash Mash on the jam line for Arizona against Trinidad Deadly. Power Jam Boston.
Ooh, nice on the inside line. Crash Mash, lead jammer.
Phoenix at the top of this pack. Nice assist from Phoenix, but a quick reset of Boston's defense. Will of the Whips in there. Oh, Trinidad Deadly sneaking out of that Night Owl penalty box and almost through the pack. Caught up at the
Ooh.
top just before turn 3.
Caught right by 2x4s.
Oh.
Here we see some interesting falls. The floor do be slippery. Jam gonna come to a natural end. Oh, okay. We know why Gotham Derby is rooting for Princess Leia. It was actually Senor Poo-Poo who forgot they were logged into the other account. Welcome to the chat, everybody.
What's going on in the chat? Oh, they're talking about Grubhub. I did Grubhub last night, and I had a family sushi platter delivered to my home. It
Nice.
was lovely. Kiwi on the line against Tula. Night Owl penalty box is empty and vacant. The seats are a little warm, though. Kiwi is through it. Oh no, not through. Going
Not
out.
through. However, Tula took off the star.
Ooh.
2-minute jams.
It's our third 2-minute jam of this game. I did say the seat was warm. It's getting warmed up as we sit.
Okay, Tula is out. So we've got a 2-minute jam.
Power advantage.
Time to see what the offense and the defense can do.
Nice, that was a nice escape. Bobbing and weaving through for a scoring pass for Tula. Tula came into this jam with 15 points.
I think that's the slowest bean dip I've ever seen.
It was nice.
Like
It
you
was
stick, like you're blocking, you stick your hips out, and then they just like glide under you.
beautiful escape.
Okay, Kiwi freed from the box. Ooh, almost unchallenged. But then, Huracan.
Huracan! You have to say it. Oh,
Amazing.
yeah, you're the Trekkie fan.
Yeah. I love that. I love you.
Tula through. Third scoring pass. Let's put Tula at 27 points so far of those 55 points.
Mm-hmm.
4 on the board for Arizona, taking them to 32. 12 more. We have double nickels for Boston's B team. And just under 6 minutes left in the first half. And a lot of Tula love in the chat. Tula with the beans. Yeah, Tula. And Queen Tula. Mecca back on the line against Structurally Unsound. Ooh.
Ooh. We're just watching toe stops, touch tape. You know how that goes. There we go. We got ourselves a lead jammer. That is Mecca. Lead jammer for Arizona Rising.
Structurally Unsound. Oh, huge hit.
hit.
Over the shoulders and down. Everyone goes down. Everyone take a knee.
Somebody's going to the box. Yeah, we got ourselves a direction there. Tula out of there. Star in hand, star on hat.
But Structurally Unsound,
Yeah.
with 1 million syllables, is out on initial.
Yeah.
Forces that call off. And Arizona wins that jam 4-0.
Okay.
Closing in on that gap, 36 to 55.
Yeah, they want to go into halftime a little stronger than they started.
19-point game.
Don't forget to check out that merch booth. There's a fabulous selection of items from the Cactus Cup, AZRD, and throughout the weekend. Make sure you check out them and the teams selling their merch this weekend. The Windy City stuff is especially cool.
Oh, they have a shirt that says lead change. Oh, I'm just
they
kidding.
have 2.
That didn't happen yet, y'all.
Sorry, no. Oh my God.
But they have 2?
They got 2 lead change shirts. You got to go check them out.
Yeah, I need to go
Okay.
shopping.
Princess Leia up here, Vertigo Fast for Boston, and all right, that is Vertigo Fast picking up that lead, but Slaya right there with them.
It's a race, folks. 1 full rotation of the pack, of the track. Oh, we're going for 2. Okay. And our second scoreless jam?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, they decided, all right, let's call this one off. We're not catching this pack.
Oh, Senior Pupo is back.
Yeah,
Let's go Slayer.
that was who was posting from the Gotham account.
I was going to say, who
Yeah.
was the secret Gotham?
Senior
I knew it. How do we know?
Okay.
Senior poo-poo.
And we're back. Axel up against KP. KP for Boston, Axel for Arizona. Axel with 2 to beat. That is Two-Phase and Willow, and that is lead jammer Axel.
Well, KP knocked to the infield at turn 1. Meanwhile, around the outside and knocked out of bounds. That was Wookiee mistake, which, oh, what a good name.
It's a great name.
I wish I could do the Wookiee sound.
Looks like we had a star pass. That is a star pass to Two-Phase. Jam called after 4 points. Yeah, Two-Phase definitely double threat jammer blocker, but pivoting this year for Boston.
Yeah, we have a 15-0 run in the last 3 jams in favor of Arizona, just what they need. It's now a 15-point game, 2 minutes left in the half.
And Arizona catching up. This is a 15-point game with 2 minutes left in this first half. 40-55, Boston currently in the lead. Trinidadley on the jam line for Boston. Crash Mash. Oh, nice hit from Kangaroo, and Crash Mash almost had that. Deadly taking a spill here in turn 1, looking for the way through, but it's gonna be Crash Mash lead jammer for Arizona.
Arizona Rising is really rising in these last few jams of this first half. Trinidadley star in hand, doing a little defense. Not enough. Crash Mash is through on a scoring pass.
You see a blocker heading to the box for a back block. Crash Mash running this jam.
Flipper off with the drawback at the back of this pack.
Yeah, Flipper off definitely looks like a blocker like jammers want to avoid.
Yes.
if you can.
There it is.
Here
star
we go,
pass.
star pass to Kangaroo. Been wearing that pivot hat a lot this weekend. And Crash Mash is going to go ahead and call that one off and hold Boston scoreless. Wow, look at that spread, guys.
7 points. That is a catch-up.
Uh-huh. All right, 34 seconds on this clock.
Team timeout, Boston.
And they're going to use, they're going to use that OR that they won earlier as a team timeout. We might have gotten one more jam. We might not have.
23-0 run in the last 4 jams.
Yep. So Arizona coming on back. Shout out to our sponsors, your MVPs. And speaking of MVPs, you can vote for MVP. The tournament MVPs, that is. We will drop that link in the chat. Make sure you vote for those. They will be announced at halftime of the final game on Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
I think, right? Yeah, that
Yes,
sounds right.
yes.
Yeah. And the raffles, there's a lot of raffles going on. If you're local, make sure you sign up for those. I believe it's also online.
And there's plenty of good prizes. There's skate packages and all kinds of goodness. Helmets.
Prizes.
Oh, there's a RollerCon package.
There's a
which
RollerCon
You know you
package,
want to go to RollerCon.
It's a VIP pass, too. All right, here we go. Kiwi up, Vertigo fast for Boston, right up the outside line. Vertigo fast.
All the blockers taking a little knee. Kiwi still in initial, trying to go around the outside. Held up by retching bitch face.
Red Sting Bits face. You said what you said, yeah?
That's what I said.
Phoenix in the box for Boston as Kiwi gets out. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Vertigo fast. Going to call that one off very quickly. And that's halftime, folks. Couple of points there for Boston. 48-57. Boston being the lead. Arizona Rising coming back from a tough start. And we'll be right back.
Yes, we will.
give it everything you've got. And so do we. Why? So you can reach higher, do more. Be yourself. Trust yourself. On the track, in the park, believe in yourself. Protect yourself, because no matter who you are, we've got you covered. Certified protection, second to none.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
You give it everything you've got. And so do we. Why? So you can reach higher, do more. Be yourself. Trust yourself. On the track, in the park, believe in yourself. Protect yourself, because no matter who you are, we've got you covered. Certified protection, second to none.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Give it everything you've got. And so do we. Why? So you can reach higher. Do more. Be yourself. Trust yourself. On the track, in the park, believe in yourself. Protect yourself. Because no matter who you are, we've got you covered. Certified protection, second to none.
Artlist.io. Music license. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
You give it everything you've got. And so do we. Why? So you can reach higher. Do more. Be yourself. Trust yourself. On the track, in the park, believe in yourself. Protect yourself. Because no matter who you are, we've got you covered. Certified protection, second to none.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, give us your MVP suggestions in the chat. Hello, everybody. We are back. The Tale of Two Cities. JK, actually, it was a really clean half. 16 penalties so far for Arizona Rising, 10 for Boston. How many of those were jammer penalties, Muffin?
There were 5 jammer penalties for Arizona and only 2 for Boston.
Okay.
And Arizona, the comeback kids,
Yeah.
they had only scored 4 points within the first 11 jams, and then came back to make this a 12-point jam.
Crazy.
12-point game. High scorer is Kiwi for Arizona with 19
All right, Kiwi.
of those 48 points. And the high scorer for Boston is Tarantula with 23. And then 64% lead gen percentage in favor of Boston, 36% for Arizona.
All right, all right. So yeah, we saw Arizona waking up there, getting warmed up at the end of that first half. We got ourselves a low spread here, 48 for Arizona Rising, 57 for Boston B. I hesitated because I can't do math in my head.
it is 12 points, but also very high defense because there were only 2 jams with double digits. So each team had a double-digit jam, and that's it. So pretty great derby,
Yeah.
and I love a comeback story.
Great defensive game on both of these teams. So jammers, we see you. You're working hard, but the defense is just, so good.
So good, and 20 seconds to burn. Looks like we're going to have a 4-3 pack advantage for Boston.
Hey, shout out to our event sponsor, Derby Girl Designs. Add some sparkle and grit to your game. Derby Girl Designs creates handcrafted jewelry and unique gifts using rust-resistant stainless steel bearings, genuine gemstones, crystals, and CZ stones. Perfect for derby lovers on and off the track. Visit derbygirldesigns.com and save 15% with coupon code CactusCup.
All right, we're going to have Phoenix sitting out in the Night Owl penalty box from a jam from the first half. Penalty from the first half, and that is Tarantula, high score, against Kiwi, also high score for each team, respectively.
Kiwi picks up lead jammer status, but got popped out at the last second there and had to recycle back behind this tripod. Here we go. Oh, and no, it's going to be a forearm call, so You win some leads, you lose some leads. And now we will have a 2-minute jam with a 1.5 minutes to go. We just spent all the time talking about defense. Now we get to see a bunch.
Okay, Tarantula caught up, or Mako up at the front.
With 2x4s. Ouch.
Dread and Butter back on the track. Whistle blown on 2x4s. Star Pass to dun dun dun. Two-Phase. Two-Phase has many fans in the chat as well. Two-Phase
Ooh.
spinning through, but inbounds and off. Oh, almost through just when you think you're out. Mako comes and puts you back in. Okay, Two-Phase out.
Yep, we're going to see that pack call, maybe a failure to reform. Yep. On Boston blocker as Kiwi returns with 2 to beat. Knocked out, recycled back by Boston. 2x-Face finds some room on the outside line. 4 points for Boston. 8 so far in this jam. Kiwi also through, done with the initial, gonna be scoring now. So it'll be up to them, up to Boston blockers to make sure that point differential stays frosty. Two-Phase going by 2x4s at the end there, taking a little spill at the end of the jam. 10-point jam for Boston. 3 points pulled up for Arizona Rising, 51-67 in jam 1.
Nice.
Nice.
What a great jam 1 of period 2. And a lot of penalties in that first jam.
Yeah. We're supposed to clean it up after the half.
So 4-3 pack advantage again in favor of Arizona, and that is KP for Boston and Mecca jamming for Arizona. Oh, sneaking through the inside, getting lead jammer status. That is Mecca. That's 2 leads in a row for Arizona. KP looking for an outside path and getting denied just before turn 3. Now on the inside, getting back to the infield. That's Ragin' Bajin with the incredible defense as pivot for Arizona.
Honestly.
We do have a star pass for Arizona. That is Kangarooin, now the jammer for Boston. Second time for Kanga to accept that star, but the jam is called. That'll be a scoreless jam for Boston and 4 more for Arizona, taking them to 55. So 13-point game. Get ready for jam 3. Full complement of skaters.
We totally have an iPad with the score in front of us, and I keep looking at the big scoreboard.
I've been doing that all day.
Big scoreboard. Princess Leia on the line up against Trina Deadly for Boston. And that is going to be Princess Leia. Lead jammer for Arizona, Deadly. Ooh, running away from that pack with that star in hand as Leia comes through on the inside. Oh, taken out by her own skater. No.
Fire, friendly fire. But Arizona really on a run, 3 lead jams in a row.
Yeah, gonna get 1 point. Holding Boston scoreless, 56-67. Babe Tovin on the line for Arizona Rising. I can always appreciate a composer name myself.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Tchaikovsky.
Punky does. She's a musician. She knows what's up.
Oh, nice.
From the chat, marry me trip.
Structurally Unsound is out already and lead jammer, but Axel is out on initial, a quarter lap behind.
Okay, here we go. Ooh. Thought we might see a forearm call at the end of that one, but perhaps not.
That is our third scoreless jam, so 56-67.
Okay.
Getting ready for jam 5.
No points for you. Crash Mash up on the line, up against Vertigo Fast. A couple folks taking a spill there on the outside line. Crash Mash knocked out and recycled by Evans Morrison, who is terror on the lines.
Vertigo Fast getting much love in the chat as well. Oh, that was the perfect assist. Willow the Whips. What?
Willow, good job. We're going to see some sort of no-earned pass assessed here and a cut track call on, the Arizona Jammer, Crash Mash, Power Jam, Boston. Two-phase playing some offense on 2x4s. That's hard to do. But it does work. And Vertigo Fast has picked up 4 points.
Second scoring pass for Vertigo Fast.
Watching that bench, trying to figure out their hand signals. I thought they might try to ice this jammer in the box, but no. Crash Mash is working through, going into turn 4. Nice catch by Willow and two-phase.
That was initial pass for Crash Mash.
Yep.
So 2 scoreless for Arizona. They will hold at 56, and we have nice 11-point jam for Boston, taking them to 78. 22 points separating these two teams. 22 minutes left in this game.
Shout out to one of the league travel team sponsors, Sisu Mouthguards, engineered for elite athletes. Sisu Mouthguards offer unmatched protection and comfort with innovative features that keep you focused on your game. And we're back. Kiwi up against Terra and Tula. Kiwi for Arizona, Tula for Boston, taking that lead, getting out in lane 4 there. Kiwi taking advantage of the confusion on the inside line to pop out. Tula, one of the higher scoring jammers of this game for Boston, so Arizona knows they've got to get those jammers out to prevent Tula from scoring loads of points. It does work. Team timeout, Arizona. Shout out to our other league sponsors. We've got 888, the certified sweat saver from 888, delivers top-tier safety, unmatched fit, and pro-level protection for derby, vert, and everything between. Developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Try wood for yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you follow AZ Roller Derby on all of the social medias to see what they are up to. And of course, don't forget to join us for the after party on Sunday. Blooms on the Dance Floor after party, Sunday 6 p.m. to midnight next door at Bristol's. So 56-79 as this Jam 7 in the second period gets started. Mecca up again for Arizona Roller Derby, KP for Boston. Both jammers having a very good weekend. I think we're going to see, yep, that is a penalty on a Boston blocker. So pack advantage to Arizona.
Oh, Phantom blocker.
It do be like that. Yeah, there was a misconduct assessed to one of the blockers. I wonder what that was for.
Lead jammer for Mecca. Kate Oh, star
Oh,
pass.
star pass. Willow the Whips with the star. First star pass to Willow this game. And it does look like Two-Phase is freed from the box before the end of that jam. Everybody's going to line up on the Sip Elixirs pivot line. And we see two blockers hanging out on the Sublime jam line. Okay, choices. Looks like Arizona's doing a little 2-2 play here. Boston sticking to that tripod. And it's gonna work here. Trina Deadly picking up that lead, jammer status. Princess Leia finding some space on the outside to get out. Deadly back in the pack on a scoring pass. Only going to get a couple of points on that one, but got to keep it moving. Jam is ending on 81 points there for Boston, 60 for Arizona Rising. 19 and a half minutes left in the second half.
Switched on. One is Boston and one is Arizona. I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Willow.
Already got.
Okay.
What's up, Muffin?
Nothing, thinking about MVPs and caught up in that, but here we go. Axel jamming for Structurally Unsound. Axel pushing that forward, but round the outside, lead jammer is Structurally Unsound. Axel star in hand, getting reset to almost turn number 1. Meanwhile, quick pass by Structural Unsound through 4 on the board. Give a star pass to Mako, half a lap behind. 1.5 laps behind, correction. Quick pass through, another scoring pass for Structural Unsound, that's 2. Mako through on a scoring pass. 2x4 going to the $9 penalty box.
No.
Another fast pack.
No.
Mako held to 4 points on that one. 64 for Arizona. 10-point jam for Structural Unsound, taking them to 91 points. 18 minutes left in this game. Getting ready for Jam 10. 4-3 pack advantage in favor of Boston. Vertigo fast, jamming for Boston against Crash Mash. Crash Mash looking for an outside path, but round the outside, lead jammer is Vertigo fast. Vertigo coming into this jam with 18 points. Hitting the back at turn 2 through on a first scoring pass. Vertigo dancing in the back. And Crash Mash going to the penalty box for a cut track penalty. The $9 penalty box is waiting. So Power Jam Boston. It's the 7th Power Jam in favor of Boston. Raging Bajan swing and a miss and through. That was a hard fought second scoring pass. 8-0 run in favor of Boston, 99-64. We're going to have a power start as Crash Mash is sitting out penalty from the previous jam. But 4-3 pack advantage for Arizona. And we're off. Tarantula jamming for Boston. Power start. Trenchel contending with Mako. Mako is everywhere.
Okay, we're going to see a forearm call.
That was Phoenix.
On Phoenix, yep. Phoenix picked up a couple of penalties here in this game. Tula with that lead jammer status, almost a total penalty kill. Crash Mash got out of the box and finished that initial almost immediately. And Tula's not going to take any chances here. Going to call this jam off, even though only picking up 2 points on this pass, bringing Boston over that century mark. 101, Boston B team to Arizona Rising's 64 points. 15 minutes left in this contest. So penalties have definitely increased.
Oh yeah, they've doubled.
Yeah,
They've doubled.
it's happening. It's happening. Beethoven hanging on, anchoring that defense for Arizona. Kangarooing the pivot there, watching with Wookie mistake.
And we have Kiwi against KP. A lot of K names in there because Kangarooing is in there as well.
And Huracan.
Huracan! Lead jammer status for KP.
So that's going to be lead jammer KP for Boston B. KP hoping to just not touch the tripod, but you know how it goes.
Can take the drawback by Phoenix. Phoenix, a quick flash of offense from the in and now from the out. Whew. Red Sting bids face, which is some great.
You said it.
Great offense and defense up there in front, but that's a hard one.
Oh, we've got a star pass. You see all the refs doing their hands like so.
So guess who? Ragin' Bajin.
Ragin' Bajin. Got that star. Boston sees it. A well-timed hit to the top of that tripod makes a little space for Ragin' Bajin, but jam is going to come to an end. 4 points picked up by Boston here.
That takes them to 105-64. That's 5 scoreless jams in a row for Arizona. And a 24-0 run in favor of Boston. So anything that was made up at the beginning or the end of the first half has been negated.
Ooh. Negated.
Just under 13 minutes left in this game. But Mecca back on the line against Structurally Unsound. Structurally Unsound tap to the infield at turn 1. Mecca getting stuck by Willow Whips. Two Boy Force with the assist. 2 by 4 right to defense, but round the outside. Mako with the defense on turn 4.
Okay.
And through. That was some work.
30-second lead.
Whew.
We've had a star pass to Mako. Nice. Just went right through him. 4 points here for Structurally Unsound. Mako with the star on hat. In hand on hat. And it looks like they're going to run it a little bit longer. Sound unchallenged there coming through.
That was an Apex Breeze on
Apex
by.
Breeze, yeah. Mako coming through, got a couple to beat as the Arizona defense sets up again. Looks like, yep, I think that's Hannibal
And
playing a little offense.
And Evan Smorenson holding up that tripod.
God, Evan Smorenson.
Two-phase.
Really good. Fancy footwork there on the outside line by Structurally Unsound. 4 more points for Boston here. Ooh, a big hit on Mako. Almost through. Whew. Whew. All right, here's the fun, guys. Here's the defense.
And the offense. Look at
And
all
the
this.
offense,
Look
yeah.
at all this action.
Turn 1 right in front of us. I couldn't ask for a nicer
Wow.
spot.
Both jammers getting reset to the infield at turn 1.
Whew. Woo.
A lot of action in that one.
Yeah.
Another scoreless jam. Oh, no.
Oh, no, no, no. I know Mako got those points. Yeah.
68.
Came through, but a 14-point jam for Boston.
119.
The highest scoring jam of this half, I think.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Correct. What's going
How
on
is
in the chat?
Puppin says in the chat? How is everybody getting faster and stronger as the game goes on? Well, you know what happens when you warm up your muscles.
You have a talking to at halftime.
You have a little
usually, as
chat,
well.
yeah. After your first half warm up.
But that's Trinidadly out there against Princess Leia. Princess Leia out, and lead jammer for Arizona.
Okay.
Trinidadly out on initial, about half a lap, almost half a lap behind.
Catching up though.
Oh, wow,
Ooh.
hit block. That was pretty great. Oh, pain.
It's gonna,
for
yep,
that
that's gonna be a low block there for Wookiee mistake.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, Trinidadly out on a scoring pass.
4 points for Deadly, 4 points for Princess Leia.
Trinidadly gaining some speed. Turn one. Woo, look at that one. That was nice. Nice escape. Both jammers out. One took the inside path, one took the outside.
Okay, just trading passes here. It's equal. Leia is the lead jammer. You know, I guess if you're going for those GUR points, because this is a GUR game, because they're in a Northeast and in a West,
Nice. Another pass.
you gotta score points to touch your rankings. Deadly on the floor here as Leia comes in for another scoring pass, taking out Sunny Ono.
Trinidadly out, matching that third scoring pass.
Gonna see some offense here by Arizona as Deadly comes through, hoping for another pass, but not gonna get one. Leia getting 2 more on that last pass. 14-12 jam. 82-131, Boston B in the lead. Just over 8 minutes left in this game. Who is coming up next, Muffin?
I'll tell you, it's going to be a very exciting game at 4 p.m. Arizona time, which is Pacific time currently. It's going to be the Rose City Axles of Annihilation versus Boston's B team, right in this
Boston's
very
A team.
I did it again.
Yeah.
Boston starts with a B.
It's out there now.
Boston with a B. It's
B
A
is for
team, A
Boston.
team.
Yeah.
This is
A is
this
for Axles of
Boston's
Annihilation.
B.
You're watching Boston B team right now.
Yes, but that is at 4 o'clock.
And you just saw Axel get lead jammer for Arizona Rising. We got ourselves a star pass to 2-phase and a forearm for 2x-force. Axel recycled back by Evans Morrison. And gonna call this jam off. 2 points scored. 2 Arizona blockers in the box.
Oof. It's a 4-2 pack advantage for Boston coming up.
Folks hanging out between the Sublime jam line and the Sip Elixirs pivot line. Sublime, celebrating 10 years of success in Arizona. Sublime is your locally owned and operated cannabis brand. Tarantula on the track once again, taking that lead like she was made for it. Crash mash. Oh, big hit from Caligari. And we saw a cut track call assessed to the pivot for Arizona. Tula coming through, 4 points. And oh, a track cut for Crash Mash. Power Jam, Boston B.
Lovely.
Little spin move on the outside line, you know, as a treat.
That was skating towards that hit, taking it, spinning, kicking it off, and going on.
Yeah, she's
Lovely.
good for it. Tula's always good for the spin.
Ooh, look at that, tucking under. Both
Yes.
blockers out.
Popped out by force.
Yep.
Wants a little redemption for that penalty.
Force and Phoenix at the top of that tripod.
Raging Bajan coming back. All the Arizona blockers returning to the track. Crash Mash coming with the star in hand.
Nice
Little
apex jump.
Apex hop initial. But Tula heading to the box on a cut track call. We got ourselves a 2-minute jam, just over 40 seconds left.
It's only the third jammer penalty for Boston.
Yes. So a chance for Arizona now to make up some of those points. And here is 4.
24 seconds on the jam clock. The pack just before the Sublime jam line. Nice little drafting assist via 2x4s and through. Second scoring pass for Crash Mash.
Tula back from the box. Don't think we're going to get another scoring pass before the end of the jam, but hey, you never know. Let's see what those refs hold up. Yep, that's going to be 4 points picked up for Boston. I think that was the points from before the penalty, and then 2 more picked up for Arizona Rising. 10-12 jam. Despite Boston having the lead there, 94 to 143. Boston in the lead, 4:40 on the clock.
It's a 49-point game, 4.5 minutes left in this game.
4.
That's Kiwi against Structurally Unsound, but round the outside, Structurally Unsound is out first and your lead jammer. Kiwi still caught up on initial. Again, around the outside, topped out by Phoenix and Mako. Vampira with the pullback.
Oh,
Mako,
okay.
nice hit right in that top
Nice.
apex. Mako gifting the jammer to Vampira and out. Mako again, look at, I'll meet you at the front of the pack.
Ooh,
Mako!
Mako! Hits. Mako's got hits.
Mako again.
Mako
Mako's so
again.
busy. Mako is so busy. Did you see that? I'll
Yeah,
push
I
you
saw
out.
that. Yeah, I saw that.
I'll knock the jammer. I'll help my jammer and back on my way.
Look, nothing feels better than moving and it being offense and defense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nothing feels better than that. All right, here we go. Tula, sound out of the pack. 4 points here for Boston.
Big hit by
Kiwi.
Evan Smorensen. Wow.
Wow.
That was a fun jam. 94 points for Arizona. All that for 4 for Boston, 147. 3 minutes on the game clock.
And you're going to get to watch more Boston Roller Derby coming up next.
The A-team, A-team, A-team.
The A-team this time. All right, Vertigo fast back on the line for Boston up against Mecca for Arizona. Mecca already forcing this pack past the Sip Elixir's pivot line. Wants that lead real bad. What is it? A cut on Mecca. So power jam for Boston. No lead yet, though. Vertigo fast. Boston pack trying to keep Ragin' Bajin away from that tripod.
Evan Smorensen in that tripod. Ragin' Bajin held up in the back.
Okay, Vertigo fast is assessed your lead jammer. We see a forearm on an Arizona blocker. Who's Sunny Ono, so Vertigo back in the pack. Mecca still on the initial.
Red Sting bids face with the best offensive play right there.
Yes.
Oh, huge hit.
Oh.
Flipper off, flipping people off, taking names.
With the body, not the hands, just saying that would probably be a misconduct of some kind. To be clear.
So 4-point jam for Vertigo. So 152 to 94. Minute 14 showing on the game clock. So we have one blocker from Arizona sitting on 5 penalties.
So
if you're going to foul out, this is the time.
yeah,
right?
sure. Here we go. Oh, and a failure to reform penalty is being called. Somebody better go to the box. And we've got ourselves a lead jammer. That is Princess Leia, lead jammer for Arizona. And it looks like maybe, Kirk picking up 2 penalties for the trouble there.
Star Pass, we're gonna have a 2-minute jam, but that is two-phase.
Two-phase. And maybe the last jam. We'll see what happens. Two-phase with the star now for Boston. Princess Leia with that lead for Arizona. Two-phase through. 4 points. Here comes Princess Leia, ready for the catch, getting that offense.
Yeah, Boston on their feet. I think this.
Yes.
That's it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So another multi-pass jam there for Arizona at the end of the game.
So unofficially, I think we know who won.
Yep, congratulations, Boston B team. There's that whistle. 156 to Arizona Rising's 102. That is the final score. That's the end of our round robin portion of this tournament. Thank you everyone for joining us in the chat. Your cheers help skaters go fast.
You have 30 minutes to refill your drink.
Yes, we have a little break, and then we get to watch Boston A go up against Rose City, Axles of Annihilation.
So much fun.
My name is Chai Kilski.
I'm Muffin Tumble.
And our producer is Punky Pie. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
You give it everything you've got. And so do we. Why? So you can reach higher. Do more. Be yourself.